guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time stopping by, you are most definitely welcome. If you've been here before and seen either of my videos that I'll be linking for you, welcome back and thank you so much for the support. So for those of you that do not know me, my name is Elsa Okeke, and I recently just became a YouTuber based here in Manchester. That's in United Kingdom, in the UK. I'm officially now a YouTuber based in the UK. By the title of today's video, I'll be showing you guys how I was able to get my apartment. For those of you that do not know, I recently just moved here to Manchester less than a week, I guess. Less than a week. And before I came into Manchester, I was able to get an apartment back home in Nigeria. So this video is going to be kind of like an apartment tour and also like a house hunting or guide kind of video. So I'll be showing you guys all the steps that I did to get this apartment that I did here in Manchester. So I'm going to be dividing this video into two sections, and in each section I'll be breaking them down into further sections so you guys just get like a clearer picture of how the whole process went. So the first section, I'm going to be calling it like an apartment hunt, and the second one is going to be the apartment tour. So in the apartment tour, I'm going to break it down, the 4 steps, I think 5 steps actually took to get this apartment. And if you're looking to get an apartment here in Manchester, the 4 steps I'll advise you take as well. So let's get right into the video. So in this first section, I divided it into 4 further sections I'd advise you look through when you're looking for an apartment or an apartment hunting. The first would be to know your budget. So you have to know how much it is that you are willing to spend for rent each month. Some apartments are bills inclusive, some aren't bills inclusive. So that means that at the end of the month, you have to know how much you're willing to spend on your rent and bills. That makes sense. So the bills cover, I think, water, lights, and probably internet. That's like Wi-Fi. I think these are the 3 major bills. As a student, then there's also council tax bill, I guess, but then I don't think students pay that particular bill. So you have to know how much it is that you're willing to spend for your rent each month. The next section will be to identify what kind of apartment you want to stay in. So you can choose to stay in like a student accommodation or private accommodation depending on what you are coming to the United Kingdom for. There are the options of student accommodations that are usually cheaper than getting like a private accommodation. I also do know that I think some schools give scholarship for student accommodations. I don't really know like much details about that, but I know I've heard that that is like also possibly an option you can decide to look into. Make up your mind and know what kind of accommodation you want to stay in. So the next step would be then to write down a list of things that you are looking for. So maybe it could be like you want your apartment to have space, or you want like good lighting, or you want it to have like a balcony, or you want it to be aesthetically pleasing. You have to write down a list of things that you want and prioritize them, because like at the end of the day, you're not going to eat your cake and have it. The chance of you actually finding an apartment that has all your boxes ticked is like really low. So you write down a list and prioritize and be like, okay, the one you can let go of, just in case, you know, maybe you could find an apartment that has a good space, has good lighting, doesn't have balcony, or you know, has good lighting, has balcony, but doesn't have like enough space in your room. So it depends on, like I said, what you want and know what you are looking for. Then the next step after this would be to start searching. There are a lot of platforms you can use to find accommodation here in the United Kingdom. I know there's Rightmove, there's Zoopla, there's Open Rent, there's On the Market. These are the 4 apps that I know that you can find accommodation here in the UK. So you just, you know, download the app and then filter out the kind of apartment you're looking for. If it's a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, you're coming with your family, filter that out and then start searching and reaching out to these agencies and the landlords and all of that. I do know that Open Rent, you'd basically be in contact with the landlord directly, and then the rent there is a little bit cheaper as well. But then the Zoopla and Rightmove, you're going to be in contact with the agent, not like an agency, not the actual landlord. So the agent and the landlord would be the ones in communication, while you just be in communication with the agent, I guess. So as for me, I set out my own budget, which was 750 £80 with bills inclusive. So that money was going to cover my rent and all the bills I was hoping to pay each month. That was my budget, and I wasn't willing to go higher than that. Obviously, if I say a place that was cheaper, I would grab onto it, but I was not going to pay anything more than that per month, because I felt like that was what I was going to be able to handle. Then I was also looking to get a private accommodation, because if you know, I do sell hairs and I needed like space to work, and I just knew like student accommodation was not going to give me that space, because I needed like space, lighting, like a couple of things I needed. I was also seeing some accommodations, student accommodations, that were like the prices of getting a private accommodation with more space. So I just told myself I was going to get a private accommodation, and that was what I started looking out for. The list of things I was looking out for in my own apartment were space in my bedroom and in my bathroom. I needed like natural lighting, because as you can see, I'm literally just filming this video with a huge window in front of me. I'm not using any form of artificial lighting, just natural lighting, and it's perfect. I was hoping to get a balcony, and then I also needed somewhere that was aesthetically pleasing. See my background, you guys. The apartment is I love it. So yeah, these are the things I was looking out for. And this particular apartment, I think I found it on Zoopla. Yeah, I think it was on Zoopla that we found this apartment. So I am actually sharing this apartment with someone. I have a flatmate. So when I was looking for the apartment, it was almost impossible for me to find a one-bedroom apartment with my budget. So I reached out to my friend Lolade. Shout out to you, Lolade. Thank you so much. I reached out to her and she linked me up with her friend that was also looking for an apartment. So both of us decided to look for the apartment together. It's not easy. Anybody that knows that looking like apartment hunting in the UK is serious war. It's like, it's the actual ghetto, you guys. Like, it's not easy. You'll be frustrated, trust me, you'll be so frustrated. Like, initially when I was starting, like, I would even see an apartment that I liked, and then I'll reach out to the agent, and then once they see I'm in Nigeria, it's like nobody's getting back to me. Before you even reach out and start any process, they'll get back to you and be like, apartment is gone. Like, you click an apartment, like the next day it's gone. He's like, it was really a war. At the point when I decided to get a flatmate to share with, we got an apartment that we actually really loved. We put in the offer, like we went as far as putting in the offer, but they got back to us with like bad news, like we didn't get the place, which was really sad. So when she came into Manchester first, she came for this particular viewing, and then she followed up. So it was easier because she was already in town, because like looking for the apartment from Nigeria was honestly seeming very, very impossible for us. But I'm really glad that we got this apartment. It's a 2-bedroom apartment, comes with like the living room, a kitchen, 2 bathrooms, and yeah, I feel like it's really perfect for us. It's exactly what I was looking for. Although the apartment doesn't have a balcony, but to be honest, like that was something I was willing to sacrifice. And the whole process wasn't as smooth as I hoped it would be, but I'm grateful to God that I have somewhere to sleep at night that is very comfortable. So those were the steps I took into finding this apartment. So in the next section, I'm going to be showing you guys the empty apartment tour and what the apartment looks like. So yeah, let's get right into it. Welcome to my very first apartment, you guys. If you walk in from the door by your right, the first door you're going to walk into is the bathroom. Can you see how huge this mirror is? This is my favorite place in this apartment. I swear I can actually sleep here. It has like the toilet, the sink, and the bathtub, and huge mirror. Obviously, this is my favorite place. It also comes with a towel dryer. I really love the aesthetic of this bathroom and how big it is. This is my favorite place of this apartment, honestly, because I can shower here like 10 times a day, trust me. Yeah, so this is what we get for the bathroom. And the next door, just by the bathroom, is my bedroom. So my bedroom isn't en suite, so that's why it's kind of separated. But you guys, I don't know who they give this small wardrobe too, because I don't know how many of my clothes can fit in here, but I guess I'm going to have to manage. It also has this drawer which I don't know I'll put inside yet, but yeah, at least that's extra storage. I can't complain. I love the shade of, I think, gray, and the silver handles. They're really cute. This is my bed. It's a double bed, and the frame is so lush. It's so lush. I love it. And the mattress as well is very comfy, and the view from my room, also very pleased and happy, and the lighting is really decent. I'm happy. So this is what my bedroom looks like. Next up is the kitchen. Honestly speaking, I'm not the best person inside the kitchen because I do not do a lot of cooking, but the little I do, I think this kitchen is perfect for it. This is the sink. It comes with an electric gas and a whole lot of storage space and counter space as well. I think that's what I love most about the kitchen, is just the amount of space they gave us. It also has an extractor, as you can see, and yeah, all these are just like, storage spaces that they gave us. Thank you. The apartment also comes with a dishwasher. If you know me, you know I always used to manifest towards dishwashers. I've been telling my friends that if I move into an apartment, before I even buy my bed, I'm going to have to buy a dishwasher because I do not like doing dishes with my hands. This is the oven. It's really small, but like it honestly gets the job done. And our fridge. The fridge comes with a freezer just below it. Yeah, it's very decent space, I guess. We also have a washing machine just beside the kitchen. It's kind of like a small storage room. I guess like you put like your cleaning appliances and like just personal cleaning stuff in there. But yeah, at least I'm happy they gave us extra space. We could get a lot of things done in here. Next up is the dining table. I just love how they play with colors here, because this green is definitely giving me the white center table. You guys, I love it. This is so my vibe, honestly speaking. Really, I saw this place, I just knew that this apartment has to be mine, because I feel like if I was to design the apartment myself, this is something I would most likely do. So the parlor consists of 2 couches, a center table, a side table, and a TV stand. It also has like a really huge window in front of it that we get a lot of lighting from. I'm also so glad about that, because like this particular video I made, I did it without any artificial light and it came out really nice. The rent for this apartment is £1,200 every month without bill. I have £600 to pay each month as rent. As for the bills, it depends on our usage for light and water. We are not going to be paying any Wi-Fi bill because the apartment comes with free Wi-Fi, which I'm very grateful for. Yeah, that's it. I pay £600 every month to live here, which I think is very fair and within my budget. So that's basically it. If you have any questions, you can always shoot me a DM or leave a comment here on Instagram and I will reply. But as for now, thank you for watching this video, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I do not know what you are waiting for. Please go back and subscribe and come back and like, share, and leave a comment. And thank you so much for stopping by. I'll catch you guys later.